Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Sorry I've been gone for a couple of days. Had some stuff going on, but for now on, I'm going to be doing videos almost every single day for you guys besides the small slates. So back to normal. Like I said, sorry this last 2 weeks or so. Been hit and miss with videos, but like I said, back to normal here and going to be doing videos almost every single night. Like I said, depending on how big the slate is. So anyway, we got 10 of them tonight. Really looking forward to tonight's slate. Got a lot of played pretty big today. It's looking pretty good. A couple injuries out there, but it's not looking too bad. Anyway, as remember, guys, if you guys want to get in on premium lineups, let us know. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day. It's only $40 per month. Two from me and two from Anthony. We usually post them about 10 to 15 minutes before lineup lock. Sometimes a little later, just depending on the NBA injury news. To get in on our yeah, just go there and we'll get you all set up. Like I said, tonight is feeling like a really good night. So love to have you guys on board. And this upcoming month is looking good as well. Like I said, I am fully back. Going to be studying for about 4 to 5 hours a day now. So should be going back for a winning streak. So I'm really looking forward to it. So, like I said, last week or so it's been hit and miss just because I've been on vacation. So do it. So anyway, let's start it off here. We got Phoenix in Detroit. We got a 217 in Detroit by 12. I don't really agree with the 12, maybe about a 9 or 10, but still Detroit should beat them here. Phoenix unfortunately came it's going on a back-to-back here. But I really don't mind this game. A couple guys in this one. I love looking at the DVP here. So let's go look at the 26th worst team against DVP. And let's go look at Detroit here. Detroit, not too bad. 14, 23, 5, 20, and 10. So struggle against shooting guards and power forwards. So it looks like, I guess, maybe some Booker. It's up to you guys. He has a lot of usage on him here, but he's only $6,900. And as it is showed you, Detroit really struggles against the shooting guard. But Booker, man, he's been hit and miss here recently. He's been, like I said, up and down. Had a really good one last night, so I think his ownership will be a little bit higher since how good he did. I don't mind him. 6,900 get you 36, 37 is what I'm looking at in this one. He might get a little bit higher, but that pace of play is not too good. But that Chicago game, that pace wasn't too high either, and he did half decent. So don't mind him. I don't mind Warren. Not my favorite play, but still, you can definitely look at him. Tobias Harris, another one of those guys. I haven't played much this year, but he's, same thing, up and down. So, depending on how close this game is, he can either get you what most people are expecting around 25 to 27, just because, they may not play him too much, or he might get you 35 to 40, depending on how it goes. And as you guys can see here, his minutes have been up and down, 29, 37, 27, 37. So it just depends on if it's a blowout or not. So I don't mind him. Not my favorite guy for 6,700 though. Drummond, I think he should straight rake in this game. Like I said, he definitely got to worry about that blowout, but he's been straight unreal. Obviously had 2 bad games. 38 is not too bad, but he had a huge one against Boston. That was a good close game. I think around 38 to 42 in this one. Like I said, that blowout's a big concern, but they're all in pretty good spots. The bigs for Phoenix, I don't know where to go. Chandler, Lynn, Monroe, they've just all been splitting time there. So I'm really looking at. I really like Booker in this one. Jackson might be half decent, but I just don't. This isn't really my game I'm looking at here. Like I said, not too bad of a total, but not really liking that spread. So don't mind Drummond. Don't mind a little bit of Harris, maybe Booker in there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at that one. So not my favorite game, but a couple plays in that one. Moving on, we got Orlando and Oklahoma City, a 212 total in Oklahoma City, only by 6. So it should be a good one here. We got Westbrook. We got Peyton. Don't mind both of those guys. Peyton seems like he always does good against Westbrook, but OKC is pretty good against point guards this year. Don't really care for those guys. Where is Simmons at? So it looks like they've been starting Simmons and Fournier together. Fournier's just been trash. But yeah, it looks like they're both in the starting lineup here. Let's see how Simmons has been doing in the lineup. Not much going on there either. So I guess having to look at this one, Paul George, not bad. I really don't mind Aaron Gordon at all. Vukovic could be a half decent option. But another game not really into, Westbrook and Payton. I think those are two clear locks. You can put it in there. And, Paul George should get you around 40 to 43 in this one. Don't mind him. Fournier, Simmons, not into him. Really don't mind Gordon. Anthony could be half decent, but I don't know if they really need him here. But I'm looking at maybe a little bit of Vuk. I know Adams is a good defender. But like I said, they're expecting this one to be relatively close here, a 2-12 and a 6 spread. So, Gordon and Payton are probably my two favorites in this game for Orlando, and then George and Westbrook, and maybe a couple shares of Anthony in this one. All right, moving on. We got Washington and Philly, no total on this one just because of that Simmons news. So we don't know if he's going to play or not. I don't know if you guys saw, but kind of hobbled off there against Cleveland in the last minutes of that game. It's listed as questionable, so we'll see if he plays. If he doesn't play, that definitely changes this game quite a bit. If he's out, the usage is unreal. Sarge is a must-play. Joel Embiid. But for me, man, McConnell, if Simmons is out, that's a must-play for me because, as we know, Simmons is an assist and rebound kind of guy, and without him being there, McConnell's going to have to step it up. Had a big one against Orlando, but like I said, no Simmons there with no assist. McConnell's going to have to step it up. Really like McConnell if Simmons is out. Frazier, he's been complete trash. They're not playing him, so he's kind of a trap, to be completely honest with you. Just not playing him, so that kind of sucks a little bit. They have been playing, I think, Kelly Oubre quite a bit, if I'm right. Yeah, they're playing Oubre dramatically here, 26 and 31, $4,300. Shoot, put him in that game. I like him. And, for the normal here for Washington, you got Beal. He sucked last night, but I don't mind him. Redick's been on a shooting spree here the last couple games. Might put him in there in a pretty good game. Cleveland, he didn't do too good against, but I don't mind him. I think he'll rebound and get you around 26 to 30 in this one. Beal is Beal. Don't mind him. As I said, bad night, but I think he'll rebound. Don't mind Porter. Unfortunately, I don't know if you heard what happened to Covington, but right before that Cleveland game, his friend passed away, so his mind was not in that game. So that's why he sucks so bad. So I don't know how it's going to go in this one, if he's going to rebound from that, or if that death is still in the way. We'll see. We'll see how he rebounds. Usually, whenever someone passes like that, the person always comes out and just annihilates. So keep an eye on that. Like I said, if Simmons is out, that really helps Covington. So he could be an interesting GPP option for sure. So, yeah, like I said, I really like this game. Embiid, I like him. Gortat, maybe 23, 24, but Embiid for sure. Plays, don't mind him. But, with that ankle injury at 10,000, don't know if I really need him. But really love some Dario. This game's going to be very, very high owned. Otto, like I said, Covington, if you think, about the story, he might come out and with a bang here. We'll see. Kelly Oubre, really like him. Beal, don't mind him. Think he'll have a bounce back here. Redick, not too bad. Definitely have to rely on scoring. And then Mr. McConnell, do not mind him at all. So, yeah, going to be a good game. You're going to want to target for sure. That's a big cash game right there. So a lot of people are going to be having people from that one. All right, moving on. We got Miami, New York at 201. Miami by 1. So Miami was getting blown out for the most part against Cleveland last night. They did make it a game a little bit, but it was mostly out of hand. So, man. All right, let's go look at the Miami Heat defense here. 16th against shooting guard, 23rd against the power forward. So I guess Kit Staps Porzingis is in play. We see, well, I guess Love is more of a center, but Love really killed it last night there for Miami. I don't mind Porzingis. A little bit slower game, though, so I'm not expecting a huge upside from him. Let's go look at the Knicks defense. I think they're playing a little better. 21 and 19 against the point guard and shooting guard position, and then middle of the road against the power forward and center. Dragic, he's just been complete crap. He was bad last night. Picked him and obviously shouldn't have done that. He sucks. He got me 18. He didn't play big minutes, so maybe he'll rebound, get you 27, 28. That's up to you. Tyler Johnson, he's been playing a couple more minutes, but not really into this game. Let's see. He's been trash as well. They also struggle against shooting guard. John Waiters, he was hot because of Dragic not doing good. So I think Waiters finished, let's see, pretty good. Yeah, he finished with a 28-7. Not too bad. So I guess Waiters. Waiters and Porzingis is who I'm looking at. James Johnson. New York not good against not too bad against the power forward, but don't mind Johnson coming off the bench to get me around 25 to 28. But for the most part, not really into this one. And, this Whiteside, if you want to put him in there, I don't mind him. Cantor is probable, but he is dealing with a back injury, so that might slow him down a little bit. But Whiteside, only 8,400. I think you can take a shot. He's been up and down. His minutes are complete trash, though, which really scares me in a GPP. Well, I guess in a cash GPP, you could take that. I think his ownership shouldn't be too high here today. So maybe Whiteside in a GPP. Don't mind Porzingis. Don't mind Johnson. Deion Waiters. Don't mind the guy. That's really it. So I'm not into that game. Maybe one. That's really it. Don't really need that one. Anyway, moving on, we got Charlotte and Toronto at 206 or Toronto by 8. All right, let's go. I got the Toronto Raptors defense 7-11, 8-26, and 12. So they struggle against power forward. So you got Williams and Frank the Tank there. And let's go look at the Hornets. We got 330, 29, 5, and 6. So shooting guard and small forward is where they struggle. And, that definitely helps out Toronto for sure. So as I said, they struggle really bad against the shooting guard position. DeRozan, not doing good, man. Price, I haven't played him in a long time. His price, 7,100. Practice ever being held out. And, oh, man, he's been complete trash. So that knee injury that might be a little interesting. Maybe a GPP. No one's going to have him. A cheap ownership and a good matchup, but don't know how his knee's doing. So that's a big GPP right there. You could either, make or break you there. We got Lowry. He's been stepping up a little bit. 48, 54, and 38. Sorry, 48, 54, and 38. Wow, 3 straight games with double-doubles, almost a triple-double in all 3 games. Put him in there. I don't mind him. I'm not too afraid of Walker here. And Charlotte, Toronto plays pretty good at home. Walker, his game time decision is listed as doubtful. Okay, well, that changes that game. I did not know that. Okay, so that spread is going to change dramatically. Probably 204. It's going to drop a little bit in Toronto by, I guess they already know that he's not going to play, but I think he'll rise to about a 9 or a 10. Anyway, all right, well, that changes it. I guess MCW put him in there. Lowry is a pretty good defender, but 5,200 for the most part. He's in limited minutes. He's been playing half decent, as I said, for the most part. I don't mind him. 5,200 though. You're looking for about 24, 25. I think you can maybe get it there, but I think that puts Lamb at Batum. Both of those guys are going to have to play extended minutes, but got DeRozan there. That might be an interesting matchup. I think Howard, he could benefit in this one, but without Walker there, that's not really moving the ball. And Walker, he depends on someone else helping him to score. I'm sorry, Howard does. So maybe put him in there. So maybe a question on Howard there. DeRozan, a deep GPP. It's weird to say that, but he's just dealing with major injuries right now. Lamb, Batum, one of those guys are going to have to step up with Walker being out. Lowry, really don't mind him. MCW, I think he'll be a popular play. I don't expect a crazy amount from him. In his whole career, he hasn't really been that good. Maybe 25 at max. So Yeah, maybe one or two. Not really into that game. I'm looking at a couple of these late games here for sure. Moving on, we got Minnesota and New Orleans. This is one of the games you're going to want a lot of people from. We got a 218 and New Orleans by 5. All right, let's go look at the Minnesota Timberwolves. DVP 27, 12, 6, 22, and 7. They got a couple injuries as well. Jeff Teague is going to be out. So Tyus Jones, he's going to play once again. And who else was out? Bajinka, but who cares about him? Anyway, Tyus Jones, another guy. Don't mind putting him in there. Price is going up a little bit. He'll still be popular for the most part, but yeah, don't mind the dude. 33, 51, and 30. I think you got to lock him in there. He's playing huge minutes, so yeah, I don't mind him. I'm not really scared of Rondo here. Shooting guard, don't mind Holiday. How's the Timberwolves defense against 12th? Yeah, still don't mind him though. Then 22nd against power forward with Davis, and 7th against the center, but don't really matter with Cousins. So anyway, yeah, I really like some Davis here for sure. Let's go look at the DPP here for the Pelicans. Their defense is not good here. 19, 24, 18, 18, 24. So they struggle almost everywhere. So Taj Gibson's in play. Carl Anthony, he's in play. Really don't mind some Jimmy Butler. I think I'm probably going to have a lot of shares of him. I messed up. I should have played him last night, but I totally screwed myself, and it costed me easy. I should have played Butler for sure. He got me a 42-4, and in a night that was really bad, scores weren't that high. That would have helped me a lot. So that was my bad there. Anyway, yeah, I don't mind Butler. Shooting guard, like I said, mostly everyone's been playing this game. Jones, Rondo, maybe. Holiday, don't mind him. I'd rather have Wiggins, though, but Wiggins is one of those guys, man. He can either go off for 25 or 30 or get you 11. But one thing about this guy is you always know he's going to play at least 35 minutes. So he's out there for a long time. And as I said, he's up and down. His shot's either on or off. So it's kind of up to you there. But I don't mind him. 6,800 in a high-scoring, fast-paced game. So everyone's in play in this one, to be completely honest. A lot of people recently have been playing Darius Miller. I haven't played him, but I've seen it pop up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like he was doing pretty good. Yeah, maybe GPP with Miller. That's just because of injuries. Let me see here. Hill is out. Allen's going to play, though, so that hurts Miller. So, probably not going to go him. But, yeah, like I said, everyone's been playing this one. Cousins, Towns, Davis, Gibson, Butler. Don't mind Holiday. Rather have Wiggins, though. And then Tyus Jones in this one. So, depends on, your bankroll and everything. Sorry, not your bankroll. How much money you have left over. Just depends on who can get in there. But 218 is probably going to be the best one you're going to get there. All right, Indiana and Houston, another game that should be half decent, but I think Houston should blow them out for the most part. So probably a relatively high total, but Houston by around 9 or 10. There must be an injury. That's why there's no total, and it is Victor Oladipo. Let me see. It's questionable. All right, let's go look here. All right, so he missed Celtics, but he did play against Orlando. But that's probably because he wanted to beat the crap out of them because that's his whole team. Anyway, yeah, I don't mind him. If he plays, put him in there. He can get you, 35, 40. Harden's Harden, don't mind him, but could be a blowout. But it just seems like he usually hits his mark there. Lance Stevenson, he's been playing a little better as well. I picked him a couple nights ago. I think he got me, 27 or 28? Yeah, got me 30 against them. So 30 and 38 in his last two. Shoot, why not put him in there? He's been playing some pretty big minutes as well. Been in the starting lineup as well. So don't mind him. You got some bonus, man. This guy's been looking half decent as well. Same thing coming off the bench. Don't mind him. He's looking pretty good. So I don't mind Sabonis. Let's go look at the Houston Rockets' DVP. I think it's relatively good this year. All right, I'm not seeing them. Maybe I'm just blind. There they are. We got 20, 17, 19, 2, and 13. So they're really good against the power forward, but I don't mind Sabonis. I really don't. And then let's go look at who they playing. Indiana. All right, Indiana. Let's go look at their DVP here. All right, same thing. Can't really find them. All right, they're there. Man, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we got 10, 14, 9. Oh, man, 27 and 20. 29 and 27th against power forward and center. Not looking good there. So Anderson could be a half decent option. Another one of those guys. He's either a make or break for you. He can either get you 19 or 20 or get you 27 to 30. Good matchup for him. And he's been up and down recently. So that's up to you. His minutes are up and down because of his sickness, but hopefully he's over that. And then Capella's Capella. I think you got to have this dude in there. So I'm looking at Capella. Don't mind Sabonis. I don't think he's going to be well owned. Anderson, a GPP option there. Really don't mind some Stevenson. Harden, half decent option as well. And then, CP3 is CP3, but I don't know if he's worth 87. His price did go down a little bit. So in this one, I'm looking at Harden. If you want him, not a must-have, but don't mind him. Harden, Stevenson, Sabonis, maybe a little bit of Anderson, and then Capella for sure in that one. And then, like I said, if Oladipo plays and he's healthy, don't mind him. All right, we got 3 games left. We got Brooklyn and Dallas, another one. No total, but probably around a 208, maybe. Not the highest total. We got one of the fastest teams against one of the slower-ish teams. So, all right, we got no total. Crab's doubtful. Jefferson is doubtful. So, looks like Brooklyn's going to be kind of the same thing that they were against Houston. That was just a total disaster. I messed up and picked Harris, and just not good. One guy that stood out, which was weird, it kind of pissed me off, was Isaiah Whitehead. Like, come on now, it's annoying. Doesn't play for like 2 weeks and then comes out and scores 30. I don't know if you guys can rely on that again. I don't know where that came from. Obviously, with people being hurt, that helps a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe put him in there. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting from him. I think this is a good spot for Dennis Smith Jr. Been slowing a little bit, but this is a game for him, fast-paced game against a defense that sucks. Don't mind Dennis Smith here. Like I said, not looking too crazy, but this is a relatively good spot. Dinwiddie, another guy. Don't mind him. Levert looking a little better, 4,800. I still don't mind putting him in the lineup. I picked him last time out, and look, he did pretty good. If he starts again, put him in there. Got me a 28.4. He's been looking for the most part pretty consistent. I don't mind Levert. Berea, another guy that could be an interesting guy off the bench. They're going to need him. As I keep telling you, Brooklyn just sucks a lot, so maybe Berea gets you 24, 25. Doesn't play big minutes, but he can definitely get you some points. So, and his ownership should be very, very low owned if you put him in there. You got Harrison Barnes. I think this is a half decent option spot for him. Let's go look at the lineups. I haven't been paying any attention to Dallas' starting lineup. Okay, they got Max. I don't even know who that is. Maxi Kleber, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, I guess I got him starting, but looks like Harrison. So you got Barnes there. So I don't mind Carroll, but that hurts having Barnes on him. It looks like they're going to have Booker starting again at the power forward with Jefferson being out. And then one guy that I think he did half decent last time out. He's been getting a little bit more playing time is Powell. If you just need to straight up punt your position, maybe put him in there. He did half decent, got you 29.5. Like I said, his minutes have been up and down, but he had 4 steals. That's why he did so good there. So if you get anywhere from 18 to 20 from this dude, you're not looking too bad. So another guy that's not going to be well owned at all. And that's just complete trash. So anyway, I guess watch out for Powell. Maybe Booker could be a half decent option. Just didn't play much going down the stretch. Harris, I don't know if I can really go back there. Crab's going to be out as well. But Harrison Barnes, I think he's a pretty good option. I really do like him here to get you around 28 to 33. Don't mind Levert, Berez at GPP, punt play off the bench, and Dinwiddie and Smith, and then Isaiah Whitehead, maybe put him in one, maybe two, just to see what we can get off him. So that is it from that one. Moving on. Here it is again, Memphis. Hate playing with these guys. Anyway, we got a 195. The two of the slowest teams in the entire league playing each other. All right, 195 and San Antonio by 8. So I don't know if you heard, but Memphis did fire their coach. Him, Gasol, were getting into some arguments, so they tossed him. I think Memphis lost 8 or 9 in a row or something. So Fizdale is gone. So I don't know how the we'll see how Memphis is. Maybe they'll play different. I don't know who the interim coach is. I don't know how he coaches. So I don't know if they're going to play fast or just keep playing like they are. Anyway, Chalmers, they were overplaying him, and I think he hurt himself. Chalmers is questionable. Yeah, I think they overplayed him quite a bit. Okay. Tony Parker is back, right? I think. Is he shooting guard now? No? Okay. Anyway, Evans, don't mind putting him in there. Kyle Anderson, man, this guy's been crazy. If you guys haven't been picking him, put him in your lineup. I don't mind him in this matchup. Not many people really know. A couple of people know who he is, but man, this guy's been firing. Only $6,100. Put him in your lineup, guys. He's been looking hot. Look at the Grizzlies defense. It's been half decent. 126, 13, 19, and 4. So yeah, I don't mind that. Shooting guard, they're not too good against. Maybe Green, not really feeling it. 19th against the power forward. And guess who went off last game? Yes, LaMarcus Aldridge, $8,700. He is getting spendy, but this could be an interesting spot for him. His ownership, don't think it will be high because that low total, but 64.5. I don't mind him. Well, it's up to you. Have they played this year? Doesn't look like they've played yet. So maybe get your 37 to 40. Ownership should not be high, as I just said. So watch out for that. Let's go look at the Spurs defense. 15-9, 27-8. I guess maybe if you want to pick one of the Gasol brothers, maybe you think one of them are going to do better than the other. So it's up to you if you want to go there. Pau Gasol had a pretty good game last time out. So we got Aldridge, some Kyle Anderson, maybe a couple shares of Evans, but that's really it. So my big guy here is Mr. Kyle Anderson. All right, moving on. Last but not least, we got Golden State and the Lakers. No total on this one. So anyway, obviously Golden State, they're having some issues. Sacramento beat them last time out in Oakland. So we'll see here. We got Curry. I think he said he was going to play. Let me go make sure here. Went through practice, but it's questionable. I personally do think Curry will play in this game. He's been out for a while, and they need him. So, and he looked pretty good in practice. So I personally do think Curry's going to play. Livingston, screw you. You pissed me off last game. He just completely screwed my lineup. Thought Livingston was going to start again since he started last time. But, of course, no, he didn't start. And he completely sucked. 15 points. McCall randomly started and just killed it. So, yeah, screw you, Livingston. Anyway, Lonzo, don't mind him. He's in L.A. He might be a half-decent option here for a triple-double. KCP was unreal last time out. Like I said, McCall looked pretty good. If Curry can't play for some reason, maybe McCall starts again. But since they play so late, we're not going to have the starting lineup out. But comes out of nowhere, scores 43. Like I said, that kind of pisses me off a little bit. But, it is what it is. So, yeah, you can't really pick him because you don't know, unless Curry's announced out, maybe take a shot, but who knows with their rotation. Anyway, don't mind Pope, don't mind some Clarkson. Pope has a hard matchup against Clay, but still don't mind him. Clay, he'll be 60, 70% owned here. Don't mind Ingram once again. Been picking Caspi, but I don't know, man. This guy's been complete trash every time I pick him. Like I said, man, Kerr just screws with these guys' minutes. I mean, obviously, Cassidy's not really a guy you're going to put out there for 30, 40 minutes per minute, but trash, 15 points. But I mean, I guess you can put him in there. He might get you 18 or 19. I really don't mind Ingram in this matchup here. Draymond, if Curry's back, I like Draymond. Just, Draymond, another kind of guy. He needs passing. He needs someone to put him up to get some points there. And then I'm not messing with these Laker guys here. Their minutes are just all crap here because of Nance coming back. So unless someone's getting half decent, I mean, Randall, are they still playing him? Still played him relatively minutes, but so I can't really mess with those guys there. And that's really it there. Lopez, same thing. He got nailed by minutes. So Green, I don't mind him. Ingram, not bad. Caspi or Iggy, it's up to you. Klay Thompson, not bad. KCP, hard matchup, but I do expect him to get you around 25 to 30. Clarkson, don't mind him coming off the bench. And then Curry, if he plays, don't mind him. And really don't mind some Lonzo Ball in this one. So, yeah, today it's going to be one of those days where you're going to have maybe 2 or 3 big boys, maybe 4 of them, and the rest are going to be GPP plays. So today's a big GPP slate here for sure. So, all right, let's see what we got going here. I'm going to go Tyus. This dude's been hot as heck. I'm going to go Russell. Let's go him. Shooting guard. Got James. He's not a must-have. Really like Beal. Don't mind Booker, Wiggins, Lamb, Pope. Avery Bradley, Clarkson. I'm going to go LeVert again. I like him. Let's put him in there. And we're going to go up to Bradley Beal. That drops me a little bit. Where is Kyle? Where is he? There he is. Put him in there. Like I said, I told you guys I like him. Otto Porter, this dude's been hot. Let me go look how he's been doing here. Yeah, I think I like Otto Porter in this game. That only leaves you with 57, and that sucks because I really want some Minnesota guys in there. In New Orleans. I guess some Dario. So anyway, what I'm looking at here. So I really like Westbrook, really like Jones. Westbrook's not a must-have, but I think he's a really good spot here. I really like Jones, as I said. You can go Jones, Dinwiddie, maybe Smith. Don't expect huge upside from him, but I don't mind him. But I really love Jones. I think he's a lock for me. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking at there. Shooting guard position. Harden, I don't mind him, but he's not a must-have. If Oladipo plays, he's a pretty good look there. Really don't mind Beal. Evans, a couple shares. Thompson, a couple shares. Really don't mind Wiggins. I want to get a lot of guys in that game. Batum or Lamb, one of them are going to be half decent here because of Walker being out. Really don't mind LeVert if he gets to start again. JJ Bray is a good GPP option there, and that's mostly it from that one. Small forward. Don't mind George if you want to put him in there. I love Butler if you can get him. I like Butler, Warren. He's a half decent option, but Butler, Otto Porter, Harrison Barnes, I think he could be a really good GPP spot. I really do. I think he can max out around 35 at really low ownership. Find him. Really love Kyle Anderson. Stevenson, give him a look as well. And I think that is it. Oh, yeah, Kelly Oubre. Totally forgot about him. I love him as well. Can get you around 25, 26 for 4,300. Love Davis. Porzingis, half decent option. Aldridge, half decent option. But I think I would probably just go Davis, and then I really like Sabonis a lot. Dario Saric, I love him. Taj Gibson, a good spot as well. And then center position. Cousins, Embiid, Towns, Drummond, I love all those guys for sure. If you can get one of them in there, Capella is a pretty good mid-range option here for you tonight. Cheap options, not really looking at anything here. Like I said, I don't really want to mess with that Phoenix Suns big guys there. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at. Like I said, I just for this lineup, I just went straight. Mostly for the most part, just straight cash. Don't know why Gordon was in there. Didn't mean to put him in there. But anyway, I just went straight cash. But as I said, looks like you're gonna have to have 2 or 3 big dudes in here, and then maybe 3 or 4 of them, and then the rest you're just gonna have to do some GPP punt plays there. So I think that is it, guys. As normal, if you do want to join, let us know. It's only $40 for the month. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day, 2 from me and 2 from Anthony. To get in on our lineups, check out our website at knamafia.net. We'll also have our website in the comments section. Just click on that. We'll get you all signed up. We'll give you step-by-step instructions on how to get signed up on our lineups. Like I said, love to have you guys here today. Sorry about that. My voice, as you can tell, giving out on me a little bit, hasn't fully recovered. But anyway, I'd love to have you guys sign up. Like I said, I am fully back from vacation, so a lot more time to study, and hopefully, like we did the first week or 2 of the season, get back to winning those big money. And like I said, tonight's looking good. A lot of big tournaments out there, so we'd love to have you guys join us and hop on. So anyway, as I said, that is it. Hope everyone has a good Wednesday. We'll see you guys all on Thursday.